don't always work, so I still have to check, because I don't know what the point of the hotkeys, having hotkeys is. So, oh, this is the best one, I don't need scores. In the top left right corner on Texas. It's on the top left right corner on Texas. Again, playing as the Red Protoss, it is RSVP. But his opponent this time will be none other than Franscar. And this is kind of interesting because the first Starboard Ladder Cup qualifier we had this season, in Season 2, it was RCP versus Franscar in the finals, actually. And RCP was coming from the losers bracket in the grand final. So he won the best of 3, but then he had to win another best of 1 since he came from the losers bracket. And he lost that one, so Franscar took the tournament. So it will be the same in this tournament. The grand final will be a best of 3. And if the guy from the losers bracket win, they will have to play a best of 1. Since the losers bracket is best of 1. And whoever wins that best of 1 wins the whole tournament. If the guy from the winners bracket win the best of 3, then that guy just won the tournament. So that's how it's done in Starboard Ladder Cup, man. That's how we do it over here. That's how we fly. Because I'm so cool. Or something. Also, huge shoutouts to Soa and Deathblood, who's been helping out with the brackets. If I was to do the brackets and cast and be admin at the same time, I would have killed myself. So I'm so glad they did that. Franscar going for a 12 pool first versus RCP, which is kind of like a delayed, making sure you don't get super blocked. But RCP, interestingly, is going for a... Does he know he's playing versus Zerg? He goes for like a completely Terran opener. He's not even blocking his ramp. He's like, oh wait, that's a Zerg unit. Or is he like... No, he seems to be fine. Franscar like a Peugeot. Oh wow, incredible. Okay, so Franscar gets the base up before RCP can block it because he didn't go for Forge Fast Expand. And RCP goes for like a super normal base if you're playing versus Terran. This is so weird to see versus Zerg because at least you usually place the buildings here to prevent like Zerglings from just running into your base. But RCP is like, I don't care about Zerglings, I can micro versus anything. And yes. So Beastie Cutie versus Dirty Bag will be the next game, best of 3 coming up after this. Beastie Cutie was getting really tired. He's been playing some really long games all in a row now. And playing versus Dirty Bag TVT is no small feat, so he needed a break, and that's completely understandable. I really hope they're both there when we come back. So Wuja, if you're listening to this, you can cast KSW versus the winner of RCP. No, actually, no, we want to cast that game. Never mind. No. You can join in the cast if you want to, or you can cast it on your stream as well if you want to provide a different cast. I'm sorry, I wish I had some games to cast for you, Wuja, but so many people are just disqualified or just left the tournament. It's been kind of hard to cast anything in the losers bracket. Early Twilight Council coming out. Is he going for some sort of super early Stalker play? This is really weird build from RSVP we're seeing here. This worked before, but Stalkers did have that range nerf, which made it very hard to do this build. Are you there back to Cyberscom? I could hear some snorting. Nope, I guess not.
Okay.
I don't even know what snorting means. Okay, what is RSVP doing? Can you please help explain this to me?
What?
He's playing versus Zerg. He's going for one base Twilight Council. He canceled it and is going for a Stargate.
The drone just scouted him, so...
This is really weird build.
What you can do is really fast, like, you know, charge a lot stuff.
I could go for like DT Corsair 2 off of one base. That actually works in Starbow somewhat. But he can't DT
no,
anymore.
he canceled his Twilight.
Yeah, so he can't DD. It's just Corsair army. This is
And
really,
if your
really
opponent
weird.
already knows it's coming, then it's like really bad.
And he shouldn't make too many Dragoons early on either versus Zergs. Dragoons are really bad versus Zerglings and Hydras, so they're only good versus like Lurkers.
What he was probably planning to do is deny scouting with the gun.
Yeah, and it didn't really work. So mind games from RCP here.
Oh, he's got 2 guns.
Like it might.
I guess he feels like he needs to do something weird.
I feel it's almost a good strategy in this tournament to just get knocked down in the losers brackets, because then you can just play best of 1 instead of best of 3, so you don't get so tired and try to go back into the winners bracket that way. We have to play more games. Well, not in this tournament, man. When everyone in the losers bracket just drops out of the tournament. Oh, he's gonna kill the Overseer with that first. Okay, so he's gonna be really like, what? What? A Corsair? He wasn't even making a Stargate. And what happened to the Twilight Council?
Yeah.
This is
What you
really
could
weird.
do is have it be a best of 3, but the person that just came from winners or something like that has 1 point advantage.
No, I'm not even gonna go there.
Yeah.
It's gonna be too complicated. Now, this is they're both refusing to make walls. RCP has no wall hair, and Franscar has no wall hair. This is so bizarre.
It's fine. Franscar has Hydra's
Yeah, true.
flesh wall that shoots spikes at you.
Oh, good question. Oh, do you know this? Does Disruption Web remove detection from spore crawlers?
Disruption Web, it does not.
Okay, did it do it in Brood War?
It just blocks attack. No, it did not do that in
Okay,
Brood War.
that would actually be kind of interesting, but maybe also Imba.
It wouldn't make sense either. It's just, it covers attacks, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't disable anything.
Oh, there's so many juicy overlords there, but only one Hydro list to protect them. We could do a little bit of lethal damage, just lose the shields. But in the meantime, Zerglings are just going to surround these Dragoons. I don't know why he made Dragoons like 2 of them. I could understand 1 to deny scouting and picking overlords, but picking them overlords, go for overlord picking. It's like strawberries. But oh, Zerglings is going to run into the main because there are no walls in this game. What's going on? Why aren't they walling off anything?
Oh,
this is
Franscar is going to capitalize
no
on this to the nth degree.
It's making no sense for me whatsoever.
How many probes will die? And he's going to run back to the natural.
Oh, well, there's going to be a very wide open cannon that can be easily picked off, but he's going to go for Workers instead because he doesn't see the cannon yet, I think. No, he doesn't need to kill the cannon
The
anymore.
smart bet is the...
Oh, it should have
And he
blocked
goes
the
back
ramp!
into the main.
You can block the ramp with 3 zealots in this game. That is actually possible, but... Like,
And, oh, this is just so annoying for us.
and you know what? Like, he could have done this, like, 5 minutes ago. He could have done this almost. Like just...
Every Protoss player knows this feel.
Well, I feel like RSVP kind of had it coming, though. He wasn't blocking off anything, either his main nor his natural. Like,
Well, he didn't plan on that, right? He wanted to do some weird one-base play, but it got
yeah.
foiled.
Well, still with 1 base, you can still, like, make...
This is really impromptu, it looks like.
Yeah, this is... Okay, in the meantime, Franscar's taking his 3rd base. These Corsairs are scouting around. They haven't really killed that much. No, only 1.
One-base force here, and the Spire's gonna get completed pretty soon.
Yeah, it's gonna scout that Spire. 3 Corsairs incoming. Now they could start popping off some Overlords. Three Corsairs actually do kill Overlords quite quickly. Oh, they're transfusing the Overlords.
No target Hydras. I don't like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
target fire.
True. It was only 2 Hydras though, so they probably wouldn't have killed 1 anyway.
That could have been actual HP damage instead of just shield. Oh, and the lurkers.
Oh wow,
Nope,
those are
not protection range.
super early Lurkers. Those are so early. He's gonna be so glad he has the cannon. He's making another backup cannon because he knows he might lose his first cannon this wall. Oh, 8 Scourges incoming, and RCP just goes for a little bit of everything, and right now he really has nothing, and I feel he could have gotten here by just Forge Fast expanding a lot better than the way he did it. It's just really, like right now he's at a point where he would have been pretty much the same place with the Forge Fast expand, only I think he would have been a little bit better off.
Mind games versus mind games. Like,
Yeah, it's really weird.
you think that I'm doing this, that I think that you're doing this, so I'm gonna do
Oh,
this.
Scourge is gonna kill the Corsairs. Oh, nice splitting up the Scourges so they don't take the splash damage.
Okay.
Oh, even microing back that 1 Scourge, that was kind of sick.
And that's a big weight off of Franscar's shoulders.
Oh yes, now we can go Mutalisks and be super safe. RCP needs to make a lot of Dragoons.
The
and
cannon got replanted in his main. I mean, the Forge did.
Yeah, yeah.
But there's no wall. He could just pump a whole lot of lings.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like, tons of links could have ended this game a long time ago, actually, because...
And, oh, a DT is coming out, but there's no Overseer.
Oh, yes, and there's no Corsairs to contend with that Overseer anymore. Okay, comes the Changeling, he sees the Changeling right away, like, you go down. But he saw the Changeling, and that should be like, oh, Changelings come from Overseers, maybe I should move out with this Dark Templar.
There's a whole lot of lings coming out.
Good.
And if there was ever a time to just go in with a bunch of lings, it's now.
True. Well, he doesn't need to, though. He can just sit there and just expand everywhere and contain his opponent.
But while
pretty
there's
well.
no wall,
Yeah.
Toss is so vulnerable.
So, we're gonna have the first Observer finally coming out, but there's already Scourge and Overseers here in place. And he's sending the Observer, like, he's gotta be so careful. Yeah, go back, Dark Templar.
Oh no, he almost loses it.
Does he see the...
He almost slipped out, by the way. Like, he almost, like, skimped out of the range of that Overseer. And he could have slipped into one of the bases.
Ooh, it's gonna... Oh, it's gonna get... Oh, wow, he's gonna work his way around there. And he doesn't...
Yeah, but he's well aware of that now.
Oh,
Like, because
yes,
you saw the lings
but
move, right?
Is he
To go chase
reacting to it, though? He's not getting... Okay, he's had an Overseer and a Spine Crawler there. Oh, yeah, he's perfectly fine. But he could start killing off lings and stuff, though.
2 lanes, the game changer. I feel like Franscar is going to wait for his +1/+1, then try to make something happen. But it needs to be soon, because Storm is about to finish.
Okay, he's gonna try and break this. He's gonna... Oh, here comes the slings.
donating
He
fills,
got
though.
the Observer. getting that observer basically means that I'm gonna continue for a lot longer. Now there's only 3 lurkers though. I feel almost like RCP could make like a group of stalkers and just blink across the lurkers and just start doing stuff.
That DT, he's actually getting a little bit done. He's up to 5 fills.
And he's
Alright, now his reign of terror.
Oh wow, Franscar is helping him. Franscar, what are you doing?
Just
no!
like should stop attacking the lane.
Yeah, you should just like, okay, keep attacking your own hatchery. I'll take it.
Oh no!
In the meantime though, okay, RCP is breaking out of the contain. And he's got 2 observers now, he's keeping them alive.
Oh, that's catastrophic. This Dark Templar is up to 12 kills due to
That
mutiny.
stayed alive because he didn't micro those hydras?
No, he attacked the hatchery.
Oh, with the hydras too?
Yeah!
Oh, I didn't see that, he was breaking the contain.
Dark Templar.
Wow, he's getting so much help.
Inside men. He's got some inside guys on this side of the Zerg. What is going on?
Wow.
Somebody take Game of Thrones?
This is, you know what's kind of interesting
not a
though?
lurker to be found. Oh, lurkers are burrowing though, right on top of the Toss army.
They're hunting down observers and there's none left.
Okay.
Oh wow, but these zealots have killed a lot of workers now. And now they're not going to kill anything more.
Just feels like Franscar is just throwing away his lead.
Oh, RCP is harassing at every front. If he can kill this Spine Crawler, this Dark Templar can go and kill a ton of workers.
Franscar is actually, Franscar.
But if we look at workers killed, there's only 7 workers being killed from RCP and only 3 from Franscar, so not that biggest of deals.
Oh, you know what's kind of a big deal though?
What?
Adrenal Glands is about to finish.
Ooh, yes, and Ultralists are on the way.
And if you look at the upgrades, Franscar is actually, it feels like because of how split the armies are, Franscar could go really Ling heavy and just mop up Protoss forces.
And especially with those upgrades. And Ultra Ling are going to do so much damage now because there's been no splash damage yet for RCP. He has no high tempo.
Right. This small force
2
is
Dragoons
just going
can't
to
do anything versus Zerg. It's like they can't like kill a single
Cracklings are up, by the way.
Yeah, this is so
Look
hard.
at that Nexus fall so fast.
RCVP like trying to do so much, but I don't think he can. I don't know if he can actually like stabilize in this game now because
it feels like he needs to calm back and just kind of turtle up now instead of roaming out and about. Like right now, he's continuing this. His small little detachments are going to get eaten by cracklings.
Well, he's trying to gather the forces a little bit in the middle there, though. But he's bringing another group of units up to that one location.
Like,
well,
he's got so much army. They're all just split up.
There are lurkers there, but they're not burrowed, so we'll see if they can do anything. He's gonna bring a couple of observers, though. And he's not... Okay, he's got 1 scourge for each observer. He got one of them. Can he get the other one? Oh, he gets both of the observers, and he has to get past.
And those lurkers. Oh, man.
In the meantime, a small group of Lings are being incredibly annoying and gonna deny the space for RCP. Now, RCP got this Ling caught in the corner here, so he should be able to kill them all. Kill the Lings!
He's just gonna run away with the Lings.
Oh, some of them are gonna get away.
Cost efficiency, a word you don't usually hear with Lings.
No.
He's actually being pretty cost efficient with them.
Stream is going bunkers for Wuja. Is the stream okay for anyone else?
Ah, he takes down the Nexus again.
Well, it's not down yet, and here comes all the forces. Oh, he's focusing down. He's focusing it down. No, but he's gonna lose an Ultralisk for his efforts, though. But still, that's worth it to deny base. But oh, he comes to surround, though. He could actually try and get a lot of units there.
Yeah, he's gonna get some free goons, or he should.
Oh, he's gonna micro back the Dragoons. Very smart. You don't want to have those in the front. The Zealots are the meat shield. And those DTs are doing a lot of damage behind this because there's no detection.
Single target damage with the DTs is so good versus the Ultra.
That might have been RSVP's chance to come back now. He's gonna try to take this base again. He's supply blocked at the moment. He's actually not making any pylons. That's unfortunate.
I still just want to see just masses of Lings.
Well, he's making them with
Templar get crushed.
Yeah, RCP needs to push back.
Now he should up Lings.
Well, yeah, the Dragoons are dealing really well with the Ultralisk actually. If they start to kite back the Ultralisk a little bit, there we go.
They are having free reign over him too.
Wow, he's killing so many Ultralisks with these Dragoons. This is actually really good. He needs to just make pure Ling to deal with.
By the way, at the 6 o'clock.
Yeah, A little bit of a
Not
specking.
a big deal. There's some lurkers on the opposite field, but there's no observer in place. Oh, no, there is.
We need to target down the Ultras. Okay, it's targeting down Ultras instead of Zerglings. That's good. Oh, well, sometimes it is. There we go. And, wow, these Ultras just falling before the Dragoons.
Yeah, I don't know why he's bothering to build them, knowing that his opponent is mainly Goon.
Well, he's making tons and tons of Zerglings too, though. But he needs to, like, I like it, though. He needs to have, like, a good composition. Okay, he's gonna Rift out some Dragoons, but Rift has been nerfed, so he almost lost some more units there than he would normally. I really, really like the Rift nerf, by the way. It makes it so much more close to what we intended with Rift, and not just save my units wherever they are, Rift. He's gonna try and knight his base once again, but this time rsvp has some more units that he can contend with. If he targets down the Overseers, these Dark Templars can do a lot of
really
work.
good storms on that choke.
Yeah, he's gonna actually be able to hold this now. Franscar is falling apart a little bit here.
Yeah, I mean, no, what? No, look at the map.
No, okay, I'll shut up.
He's got a base at the bottom right. He's got a Ling concave on the bottom right ramp.
Yeah.
Ling concave with cracklings so early on at 2-2 Lings versus only 2-0 Zealots. So there's nothing to do about like Lings are just an amazing mid game unit that you usually want to combine with Lurkers versus Protoss. And if the Protoss just simply doesn't have armor and they're facing cracklings, they're just gonna melt.
Any BCQD fans here, say hi in the chat. But yeah, RSVP was looking at attacking that 6 o'clock, but that's a very dangerous base to attack, because if he pulls too close into that 6 o'clock location, he can very easily get surrounded and trapped in there. He can always rift out again, of course, if he has the energy to do that.
I feel like RSVP's biggest mistake was just being too risk with his small groups of toss units instead of balling up and death balling.
Oh, we killed the whole Concave Zerglings with this one DT. He has 11 kills now. But yeah, and also the fact that he didn't like wall off properly, I think, came to bite him pretty hard.
He was in like comeback mode, you know, for too long. Like at first it was really helpful and gave him some time to build up and get his third, but he never got out of comeback mode.
There's an Ultralisk in that Overlord. If he snipes that Overlord down, that's gonna be a free Ultralisk too. But yeah, you're right. Sorry I interrupted you there. So RCP is going to try and take this base. In the meantime, a lot of Zerglings going to try and clean up this base. RCP only made 1 cannon and no wall for this base. What's up with the 1 cannon, no defense here? He needs
it's a new meta.
It needs like 5 cannons, 2 High Templars, and a couple of Reavers, man. That's how you defend versus Zerg.
I mean, these Lings, if they can get us around on a few Protoss units, they just melt. And they're about to be 3-3, by the way.
That's really, really strong. I mean, he's getting Burrow. He's probably going to get Burrow movement too. Franscar likes to do some shenanigans with that. There is actually an upgrade in Starboy. It's very rarely seen, but you can have Burrow movement on all Sir ground units, except for Baneling and Lurker. And Baneling should be actually be added now because the Baneling is different. They move very slowly, but still, it's a very interesting and cool upgrade. You can use them to save workers really well. You can Burrow and move the Lurkers away, so when like Vultures come and they scan, they don't see the workers anymore because you moved them out of there. Oh, that DT is being incredibly annoying, and he almost denied the space, but Zerglings cleans it up. Now the question is, when will RSVP try to push out here? And it seems that the answer is now, which I'm not sure if I agree with. Franscar is maxed, but he's getting caught out in position.
Like his
Turtle up.
opponent is running away with the map.
Doom drop in the main base. That's actually too many Ultralisks, I feel. I think more Zerglings would have been more cost efficient to drop. But he's gonna pull RSVP's army home. And he's gonna lose all his production and tech.
By tech, by production.
Oh, this goes down so fast. Cracklings. Okay. He's kind of splitting up his army. He wants to try and do some damage back to Franscar, but this is gonna be so hard for RCP to deal with.
Even Franscar's defense force at home can defend versus RSVP's major army.
Franscar's got this, man. This is gonna be so hard.
Really...
Well, now Franscar's attacking into this though, and that might be a little bit dangerous, but. He's reinforcements, he has so much in the back, he should be fine.
His 3-3 upgrades are about to finish as well.
And GG.
Didn't even need him.